Turning now to domestic news, the Trump administration rolling back two major Biden-era policies that are meant to protect you, the consumer. One affects air travel and what happens when you get struck or stranded at an airport. The other affects millions of American workers. Scripps News legal affairs correspondent Avajoy Burnett is live in our D.C. newsroom. And Avajoy, this is one that is really going to hit home. What do we know about these consumer protection rollbacks?
Hey there, Dell. This affects a lot of people. Let's start with the first one. It's a policy that has to do with people who fly and who may be stuck at an airport because of delayed or canceled flights. And then the other policy has to do with workers who may want to leave a job even if they're under contract. There are companies that pushed back against this, and now the Trump administration is responding. Previous attempts by the Biden administration to protect air travelers and workers are now being reversed by the Trump administration.
The current administration has rolled back worker rights, rolled back consumer rights in order to give companies more power.
When it comes to air travel, a Department of Transportation rule that would have required airlines to pay customers for delays or cancellations is being scrapped. Danny Karen, an attorney who wrote a book about consumer protections, says this is like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
The rule being rolled back really would have given compensation to flyers for delayed and canceled flights, for international and domestic flights. Now they can't get it. So what's your remedy? What's your remedy if you're really screwed over?
Another rule no longer being pursued, a ban on non-compete agreements in the workplace. That would have made it easier for employees to leave one job and go to the next, even if they're under contract. The ban finalized last year by the Federal Trade Commission is now being abandoned by the same agency that created it. Economist Aaron Sojourner says this change will most likely affect hourly workers.
The typical worker with a non-compete is paid by the hour, and they make a median of about $14 an hour. So imagining that this is all executives and high-level scientists is completely wrong.
An official with the FTC said there are current laws in the book to help people who are under contract if they want to leave their jobs, or even if they want to leave in order to start a new business of their own. And that official went on to say that they will be honing in on these laws with targeted enforcement, Dell, in order to help employees.
Avajoy, I was fascinated by the numbers in this story. How many workers are actually under those non-compete agreements?
So we took a look at the stats from the FTC itself, but this was under the Biden administration in 2024, and they said about 1 in 5 workers is under a non-compete contract, which means they're not able to leave their jobs without the permission of their current jobs. This amounts to about 30 million people. And Aaron Sojourner, that economist we heard from in our story, he also said that number is likely even higher because there's a possibility there are people who signed these contracts and they have no idea that they did.
Scripps News legal affairs correspondent Avajoy Burnett for us. Avajoy, as always, we thank you very much.